हाय, नमस्ते, कैसे हैं आप सब? Welcome back to my YouTube channel SAS with Vikas. In today's video, we are going to discuss the SAS syllabus complete. What are the basic syllabus we have and how do we need to cover, how we are going to cover that one. So all the thing like whatever the clinical SAS syllabus we have, we will go through with this today video. And one more thing like what is the our structure of our season, like how we will cover, I will also discuss today. So like each and every steps I'm going to clarify you, just because you will not got confused at any time. I'm going to teach you like the way you are simply or easily learn the topic. I'm teaching you the point, whatever the important for the clinical SAS, and the syllabus which we need to cover within the structure of that session, like whole session with the base SAS, advanced SAS, and the clinical SAS, along with the project until the that applying portion. And for the interview preparation, we are going to create the resume also, how we need to make a resume, like all the thing. So all the thing I'm going to discuss in today lesson. And we'll if possible we will also start some basic of base SAS. And the day by day we are going to increase ourselves, like we are going to learn the thing. So as of now, till today, you can say that easy one. All the content of syllabus is not started, but the all thing we need to cover. We are going to go to see the all topic, right? So let's come to the syllabus portion. Like what is the syllabus we need to cover? Like I'm going to teach you how the way, what are the what is the complete syllabus for the clinical study. So I'm going to teach you like in the base SAS I have to cover that the data steps. The way I will create the data with the using input and cards, and with the use of input, various input methods like list input method, column input method, formatted input method, and name input method. Again, we have the in file statement option. Third point, like we have the now after this data portion, we'll move to the uh, sorry, data step creating portion. We will move to the character function, like function portion we will move to it. So first one is the character function, second is numeric function, third one is date function. Within this function we'll cover all the important topic or point. You can say that what is a scan function, substr function, compress function, translate function, all the topic we need to cover, we are going to cover in each every session. So no need to worry about the content. Yeah, what is this? So I'm just discussing this all content today. So just you are aware with the point. Yeah, what is the syllabus or SAS for the complete clinical SAS. So yeah, for the function, after the function we going to collect with the concatenation function, that all the for the combining purpose we are going to we are going to learn all thing, right? So no need to worry about that. What is this, what is that? So what are the portion in the base SAS? We are going to discuss all thing, like this base SAS is divided into two steps, that is the data steps and the proc steps. We'll see further also. So this is the proc step. So in the data step, we need to cover the function. Apart from the function, we are going to discuss the missing and not missing value. The conditional statement we are going to discuss in the data steps. Along with this, we are going to discuss the operator, statements, and the option also. Apart from this, importing and exporting the data, that is the majorly in the proc steps. But the what is the important of the importing? What is the important of exporting? How we are going to import and export the data? Like we are going to discuss in the base SAS. And we'll also learn the creating library also, and the combining data set vertically and merging data set horizontally. The major important point of the base SAS is merging all the things, like. And also the we will cover the pdb, converting the variable type, like all that. So these are the complete syllabus in the data steps of the base SAS. Again, we have the proc steps of the base SAS, like what we are going to discuss that all the thing. Like proc steps is the proc frequency, proc means all we will cover within that session. So you need to just clarify with that content, like data steps and proc steps. In the base SAS, the two portion, major portion is the data steps and proc steps. So data steps is what where we are using the data content, the data word. So that is the data portion. And proc steps, where we are using the proc steps like proc statement, proc word, that is the proc steps. So proc steps are the ready-made thing, whereas in the data steps we are going to create each and everything that easy to understand, but it should be lengthy, like it we need to create more and more statement for the creating running the same program while with the proc steps. Think no need to worry about that, like what is this, what is this. We are going to learn all things day by day. So as of now, just have to cover the base SAS syllabus, like what is this base SAS, what are in the base SAS, and how we are going to learn this. So first of all, we will cover all the base SAS, what is inside the base SAS, we need to cover all that. After the base SAS, we will cover the advanced SAS. What is the syllabus inside the advanced SAS is most important is SQL, like SQL. What are the inside the SQL, like creating the table, adding new variable, conditional statement, functions, operators, grouping, and sorting. These are the major important point within the SQL, and one most important point in the SQL is joining. That's actual join. What are the inside important of the SQL join? We are going to see that how the impact, what are the benefit of that SQL join. Like all the thing we are going to see and learn the thing. After the sequel, we are going to learn the macro. The most important advanced portion of the advanced SAS is macros. So what are the macro? What is the types of macro, and what is this positional parameter, keyword parameter, and variable type? Like all the thing we are going to learn within that advanced portion of the macro. After that, there is two important topic that is also related to the base SAS, but this is the advanced version of base SAS. That's why we need to cover in the advanced SAS portion. So these are the important, like do loop and the array. What are the do loop, and what are the types of do loops we are going to discuss? That is iterative do loop and the do until and do while. That is conditional do loop, like. And the array, we are going to also discuss like what are the benefit of the array once we have the matrix data, once we have the multiple data, once we have the group of data. So that we need to make a group of data with the help of array, and uh, after that we can action on the action on a group. So that's why we are using array. So all the advanced portion also we are going to learn each and every steps as very easily and easy way, like all the things. So till here, what you need to do, till from the lecture, you need to just go through with the lecture, what are I'm teaching you, what I'm giving you, what I'm commenting you, like all important point you need to note down in this notebook, and you have to practice each and every steps of what I'm going to learn you with the system. Like I have to practice, you have to practice all the content of the base SAS and the advanced SAS. Once we will cover the base SAS and advanced SAS, you will be very proficient and perfect in the base SAS and advanced SAS programming. After this, I'm going to give you the test portion, like what you learn till yet, how you're going improving yourself. I'm going to take an evaluation test until till here, the basis and versa. And I'll give you the most important interview question as well. What are the important question till yet comes from the basis and advances in the a big and top MNC or the CRO's company, like you are going to learn from that one also. First, you need to complete that question by yourself. Then I'm going to teach you, I'm going to guide you, I'm going to explain you each and every steps, each and every question with the step by step, like that. So I'm going to take the taste of that one. Once you clear with that basis and advances that we are going to, then I'm going to teach you the clinical SAS portion with the face to face interaction. So this is very important for you guys. Like if you work hard for the base SAS and advanced SAS, then I will shortlist some people from our batch, from our YouTube channel, those who are consistently and dedicated with the hard work. So I'm going to take a test for the base SAS and advanced SAS. After that, I'm going to take the session, one interaction section, you can say, or the group interaction session, that I'm going to teach you the project of the clinical SAS every steps, and also record that session, and I will upload in this in the on the YouTube, our YouTube channel, that SAS with Vikas. So these are the content of the base our syllabus, like base SAS and advanced SAS and the clinical SAS. And the clinical SAS, we will cover the clinical trial phases, the CRF, the CDs, the protocol, the spec sheet, And the project also we will cover that SDTM, Adam table and listing. So this is the very important portion for the life science, biostatistics, statistics, biotechnology, and the medical candidate. So those who are going interested to go in the statistical programming, so this topic is very important for them. So these are the topic like those who are going to banking domain or the finance domain, that they can learn easily in the basis and the advances. These are not important for those person. But those who are interested for the statistical programmer have to must clear and easy understand with all the thing, like what are the clinical SAS. You have to be very proficient in that thing. After the clinical SAS, once we cover the syllabus, you have to jump to the market, like you have to fight for the applying portion. So I'm going to take the build communication building session within that, like all the once I'm taking the taste of that one. So I'm going within that clinical SAS. I'm going to take a communication building session lecture also. After once in a week, I'm going to take this communication building session within that group of people, and I'll going to take a taste on the weekend also. And once we cover the this portion with the clinical SAS, and once we cover the base SAS, advanced SAS, and clinical SAS, all the thing, like I'm going to take your interview preparation and mock interview question. I'm going to take your mock interview also. After that one, we are going to create also a CV, that resume, and after that we need to I will guide you how to apply for the job and how to hunt for the interview. Like once you have got an interview call, how you have to crack that interview, I'll also guide you. So all the thing have to discuss all the thing with our session. Like I'm going to teach this way, like all. First, I will cover the base SAS. What are the important? That is the base of the root of the that programming. That the you can backbone of the program. That is the base SAS. That 70% of question will come over within the base SAS, and the 10 to 15% will come in the advanced SAS, and the rest will who will cover all the thing is clinical SAS. Like it will cover with it will combination of the base SAS and advanced SAS. Clinical SAS is nothing. Once you learn the base SAS and advanced SAS, clinical SAS will be like a cup of tea, you can say, that making a cup of tea like easily you can get. Just have to aware with the medical like knowledge, like what are the clinical phases, how it's going on, so what is the CDs, what are the protocol, what are the specs phase seed, that SDMIG document, ADAMIG document, all the thing you need to clear with that one. So once we cover with the clinical SAS also, I'm going to take the within that session I'm going to take the test as well, communication building session, for the group of people who pass the base SAS and advanced SAS. Okay, and after this completed this clinical SAS topic, I'm going to take an interview and mock preparation and the mock interview also, and we are going to discuss for the resume, making the resume like a CV, and I will guide you the applying portion also. These are the things we need to discuss today. So from tomorrow, I'm going to teach you the base SAS. I will start from the data step. What are the data step, that creation of data, input method, also all things like. So till here to we need to cover that one also. Okay, so just be consistent with our session, be consistent with the uh, program, what you are going to teach, what I am going to teach you, what you are going to learn. You just be consistent with that thing, like have to cover it in the self day itself, on the same day. If you are a office going candidate, then you have to give at least 1 to 1.5 hour per day. If you are a student or academic background, then you have to give 3 to 4 hour, 2 to 3 hour minimum you have to give each day. At the starting you will get the very easy portion. Once you get in the mid portion, then that time you need to give 2 to 3 hour per day. That is the very important thing you need to cover, and that is very easy. This is whole portion is very easy. Once you completed with me, like what I'm going to teach you every day, you need to cover that each every day. So this is all about for today's session, and we will conclude this today lecture, and we'll start the base SAS from tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much.